Alright, I'm here. Alright, ready to go? Let's go! Alright, this is interesting. Is this gonna be... Oh no, it's not super loud. Right, 10 o'clock. Let me just get started first. 9:50. 9:11. Right, Gordon, Thomas, Gordon. Alright, I rearranged my office again. Oh, that's loud. Hold on, let me turn that down a bit. It's a bit loud in my ears. So yeah, hopefully everything's gonna go fine with this stream, besides it being kind of late. Oh, whoops. Great start. So yeah. I had to disassemble and reassemble my streaming setup, so hopefully everything's gonna go right and I've plugged it all back in correctly. Alright, can we get past the signal, please? There's no one coming. Because I doubt engines from the mainland even exist in this game as it is right now. Thank you. So yeah, it felt like a bit more of a chilled out stream today after being busy rearranging everything. Because I feel a bit worn out, not gonna lie. Are we on the mainland now? We might actually be on the mainland. I don't know where exactly the island of Sodor ends. Yeah, we could very well be on the mainland right now. Carefully onto the turntable. There we go. No problem. Alright, let's go with Thomas. Napford to Farquhar. Go for a nice casual ride down Thomas's branch line. Sounds like a good way to spend the day. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! Come on, go, go, go! I don't know why I'm in such a hurry, honestly. I mean, we're gonna have to wait when we get there anyway. Anyone else around? So I don't see anyone. Oh, hello. Just turn around and there's a building in my face. Very fast here. Hopefully it's not going to be too much of a problem. I'm going to have to start slowing down soon. There we go, no problem. Anything hiding around here? I don't see anything. Don't mind a magical invisible camera just flying around everybody. I'm just looking around. Now we're just gonna wait for just under 2 minutes. What was that saying? Passengers must not cross the line except by means of the footbridge. Indeed. Oh! I just fell out of the footbridge. Oh! Hi Osha, how you doing today? I'm just here relaxing at trial. Got here quite early actually because of that hill. I was going really fast. Thomas doesn't seem very happy right now. Oh, he's alright. I was trying to think of some, like, meme caption for that face, like, me when I've just woken up or something like that. But I was trying to think of something a bit more original, but oh well. Let's go! Alright, next stop, Ellsbridge. Is chasing after that little white dot like a cat, like chasing a laser pointer. Yeah, I can't go anywhere near as fast now that I don't have the hill on my side. Do hope we get some more content for this game. Like with this trailer or something, or whatever it's gonna be coming up soon. I should probably check to see what it actually is. Like, is it a trailer, or... Like, I don't actually know. I assume if Wonders of Sodor is going to appear at some sort of event of some kind, it's most likely because there's like something to show about it, unless it's like, you know, figuring out Game of the Year sort of thing. If I just look up Thomas Wonders of Sodor news. I'm seeing reviews, but that's not what I'm looking for. Maybe updates? Not seeing anything. Oh well. I'm sure I'm just not finding the right keywords to like find what I'm looking for. Alright, let's go. Oh, why is that thing so narrow? Why was the objective complete thing so narrow? Wow, perfect stop. Hello. Hello. You've got a very interesting sight right now. Yeah, I'm sure you're living the high life right now, aren't you, troublesome van? Is that Bulgy over there? No. It looks like Bulgy when he had his vegetable bus livery. Maybe a bit brighter green than Bulgy was. Oh, that text box is the correct size. Yeah, I like having the torches on. Especially when we're about to head into a tunnel. I like this like cozy light it gives off. A lot better than just straight up darkness. Slightly over, but not too bad. Thomas is very smug. That's me every time I land perfectly in line. Oh, more troublesome vans here. You alright there, lady? Well, bye! And also, hi Trashcan, how you doing today? Goodbye to one person, hello to the next. Doing alright, how are things now that they're rearranged? It's an improvement, I definitely think it is, although I'm not quite finished rearranging everything. I've just had enough for today, so I'm like, I'll finish the rest another time. At least I put everything in places where they're not, like, in the way. So, like, it's tidy, but incomplete. It's just gonna take a bit of getting used to, though, which is kind of weird. Or should I say that's actually quite normal for things to feel weird after rearranging. Oh well, just need some time to get used to it. And here we are at Farquhar. I don't know why any of you are wanting to stay on the train, though. This is where the train terminates. Oh! Apparently it's also where the metal pipe terminates. Hello, train. How you doing today? Yeah, change always feels weird. Oh, it's annoying when you've got, ADHD, which means your autism half wants things to stay the same forever, and your ADHD half wants novelty. But yeah, now I'm able to use the TV that's in the living room for the streaming TV. I can now access the windows a bit better, which is definitely an improvement for me, especially with wanting to open them up to blow all this hot air out. Hopefully that sends the train engineers in a frenzy trying to find the train component that fell off. It's probably under Annie and Clarabelle right now, if anything. Alright, time to go turn around. Oh no, that's the return signal that's red, so I can keep going. Yep, we're going this way. I don't know the words of this song that I am referencing right now. Turn around. Oh, I first encountered that song thanks to a video of a dog, like listening to an Amazon Echo, and it was singing that song, and every time it said the line "turn around," the dog did it. And you could just hear the owners just laughing at it. And I'm just like, that is amazing. And if I remember correctly, I was also like, this is a really nice song. I'm gonna add it to my Spotify playlist. And here we are again. done. Right, it was Gordon next. I still don't understand why the part 1 and part 2 of the shunt has to be their own thing. Why can't it just be the same objective? I also hate how Gordon like rolls slightly on the turntable, so he's gonna like fall off. Also, the wheels don't seem to like the turntable very much. Right, let's go. Back up to the station. Come on, signal, please change. Right, please change. Thank you. It's another one of those days where my throat's being funny. So I do apologize for constantly muting my mic to clear my throat. That building looks like it's missing part of its roof. Don't just start reversing. Wait for the signal. Right, thank you. There's been news about Horizon Hunters Gathering that because of negative feedback from people in the closed playtests, they're having to overhaul the game. And they're going to get rid of the live service elements of it and make it into a regular co-op multiplayer game. Which is very interesting. They apparently, I remember they have until the end of the year to, hold on, 9:34. They have until the end of the year to, like, impress the... Who is it? Like... I don't remember. They have until the end of the year to impress somebody. At which point the game will then have its, like, future determined. Like, is it going to continue development, or is it going to be outright cancelled? Which is a very interesting situation, if you ask me. Wee-woo, wee-woo. Like, Horizon Hunters Gathering, like, if it does get cancelled, what would that mean for Guerrilla Games? Like, would they move on to being like, alright, guess Hunters Gathering's not happening, let's move on to Horizon 3, or will they be like, we can't even progress now? Like, the Horizon franchise is dead. I hope not. But, like, my special interest, like, my #1 special interest will be gone forever if that's the case. I sincerely hope it won't be like that. Can't turn on the torch. Apparently I can't turn on the torch at Gordon's cab. I would imagine if Hunter's Gathering did get cancelled, that wouldn't mean that Horizon 3 would also be cancelled. I hope not. I'm assuming Steel Frontiers is still in development, since that's not specifically Guerrilla Games making it. That's a different studio making that, with Guerrilla Games collaborating with them. I don't know, I'm very curious ever since I saw this news yesterday. Hunter's Gathering's it's one of those games that while it wasn't what I was hoping for, I was still completely open to giving it a try. Because who knows, Hunter's Gathering might impress us all, but given how apparently there's been quite negative player feedback during the playtests, it sounds like it's not doing all that well. I wasn't part of either of the playtests though, so I can't really comment on it, and even if I could comment on it, I couldn't because NDA. Oh, I can actually see the light from my lamps right now. Actually apply to the first playtest because at the time I didn't realize there was an NDA and I didn't get invited anyway, but on the second one I did get invited, but I chose not to take my spot because I don't trust myself. I do realize that if I was to play that game, I probably would not be able to keep my mouth shut about it. So yeah, I sacrificed my spot, even though I did get invited on the second one. I just hope that whatever happens, it's for the best for the series. So long as Horizon 3, at the very least, comes out and is amazing, I will be happy. At least I hope it will be amazing. Zero Dawn and Forbidden West have been amazing, so surely 3 has got to be amazing too, right? I mean, we gotta know what happened at the end of Aloy's story. Oh, hello, Emily. Oh, very deep whistle. Right, I really need to put on the brakes. Oh dear. Oh dear, please change signal, please change! Please change! Nope. Oh dear. And I'm under the world for some reason. Alright, I actually need to take a bio break, so... Hold on. Thank you. Just get Gordon going, and... Alright, I'm gonna go take a quick break, let the ads play while I'm away, so they don't interrupt the gameplay. And when I get back... we'll do this run again. So, see you in a bit. I'm just gonna unplug it. Plug it back in. What the hell, game? That wasn't fair. Well, no. It still counts as a death. Yep, that's Beyblade. All the cars just play Beyblade all over the place. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to get one of them now. Oh my god, the plane! Ah! Oh my god, look at the plane go! Okay. I hear it doing stuff, but... It's gonna jump scare me, isn't it? Like it's gonna ram its face through there to scare me, isn't it? Ah! I so called that! I genuinely did not know that was gonna happen, but I so called it! Oh boy. A box of chocolates. Oh no! No! Come on, you coming in? Oh, is it because this guy's in the way? No! No! Oh.
Just a few scrapes.
Wow, we had the same effect twice in a row. Okay, I don't know what... yeah, random snail dialogue. I don't know what went wrong there. I'm guessing it was because of that guy.
Don't!
That, like, teacher guy got in the way, didn't he? Unless you know the person has, like, severe epilepsy or something. Oh, God! It was about time I got a mission failed, wasn't it?
Don't!
Rigged. Yeah, of course. I want to make it. Ah! Yoshi! No! Yoshi, nosy! Oh boy. Okay. Calm down. Calm down! You're gonna make it. Ah! Exactly. Sorry, Dust Dogs. I didn't realize it hurt that badly.
Guess the sun hasn't given up on me yet.
Oops! Just flung that in my face. Thank God the bombs didn't go off. That could have been very bad. Alright, we're back. Hello, 9, how you doing today? How's the trains? I've gone through a red signal twice already today. And of course on one of them, meaning I have to redo this 7.5 kilometer sprint. Oh dear. You're okay? Glad to hear it. Mostly just been talking to myself about Horizon Hunters Gathering. And the whole news that's come out about it. I don't entirely know what to think about it, honestly, because since I haven't played Hunter's Gathering, I don't know if it's fun or not. And with the overhaul, like removing the live service elements, like that's probably not going to affect the gameplay itself, right? So it's probably going to still be pretty similar to how it was originally planned to be. At least I would imagine so. For example, if Hunter's Gathering does get cancelled, I'd hope that, like, they would tell us that it's been cancelled. Sorry, internet kicked the bucket for a second. Yeah, I don't think you really missed much. I think I was just kind of quiet, just thinking what to say. that if they do decide, like, yep, we're gonna continue Hunter's Gathering, like, they would let us know. Like, I would like that to be a thing. Like, don't keep us in the dark, Guerrilla Games. Let us know what's going on, please. We did also get that mention in the report that a tiny team is working on a single-player game, which I'm assuming they're referring to Horizon 3 with that. I mean, it could be another, like, spin-off game, like, it could be another spin-off game like Call of the Mountain. Oh god, I'm gonna overrun the signal again! Please don't. Okay, I think I'm actually fine. Yeah, I'm totally fine. Did make another single-player game that wasn't focused on Aloy. It was like a side story, like with Reyes. Oh, let's go. Like, I wonder what that game would be about. Did you see a news thing? There's a yeah, people are assuming it's Horizon 3, but that's not what they said. They said a tiny team is working on the next single-player game. Which, yes, could be Horizon 3, but it could also be a Call of the Mountain situation. I'm trying to think, like, what would I like? Like a single-player game like Call of the Mountain that isn't focused on Aloy to be about. Should be Horizon 3 unless they meant for after Horizon 3. We do know that Horizon 3 exists. We know that much. In fact, I think the wiki actually is pretty good at Horizon 3 wiki. There it is. The wiki is like listed like all of the mentions of like the next game. I also got to keep an eye on the time. April 2023, 5 days after the release of Burning Shores, a post on the Guerrilla Games website announced that their management team now consists of blah blah blah, and they will be expanding the world of Horizon with Aloy's next adventure, and our exciting online projects. Which is interesting. Like, they've confirmed Aloy's next adventure. So yeah, Horizon 3 does exist. Although what form it exists in right now, who knows? Where's the avatar? Oops. Oops, sorry. I forgot to turn them on. Alright, thank you, Stein, for bringing that to my attention. Alright, bear with me while it boots up. Loading. Right, 10 seconds to go before we need to leave. Right, there's the avatars. You're gonna have to send a message in chat if you want your avatar to appear. Sorry, with my office having been rearranged, my whole schedule is out of whack right now. Isn't the highest supposed to have a message or something? You could be wrong or I removed it. Wait, what? Did it not appear? No, it didn't. Oh, mix it up as an open Ever! Oh, for fuck's sake! Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh dear, I am sorry, I am sorry, I am so very sorry. Oh. Right. Right, open. It happens. Thanks for being understanding. Right, there we go. It's open now. Is it going to work? Yes, it works now, but I'm gonna have to give you, Trash Can, and Osha extra points, aren't I? Right, currency, turn it up to 1. Osha up by 1. Up by 1. There we go. There we go. All your points are now correct, even if they don't appear in the chat. Alright, we were talking about Horizon 3. Yes, they've confirmed, like 5 days after the release of Burning Shores, that there will be the next Aloy's next adventure, which obviously is Horizon 3. After that, in May 2023, during an interview when he was asked what he can share about Aloy's next adventure, Ben McCall replied that they have put hints in it about it in Burning Shores, particularly in Epilogue. And the wiki has put like a picture of the map from Epilogue, which has a bunch of places in like northeastern US and like west to central Canada. So I'm assuming that's their way of saying this is where Horizon 3 is going to take place. It's going to be in the northwestern United States and Canada. Which I'm excited for. I'm interested to see, you know, somewhere outside of the US in the world of Horizon. Answer of the day, you want explosions. Well, hey, there's explosions in the TV show, so why not add explosions in the game? During an interview in January 2025, Ashley Birch, who is Aloy's voice actor, noted that she cannot talk about whether Horizon 3 will happen or not. That's most likely because she's under an NDA, so she literally cannot talk about Horizon 3. You haven't seen a mod for it yet. Come on, modders, get on it. You need to add explosions to this game, please. There's 2 more things noted on the wiki. I will read them in a moment. Oh my god, I'm really late. During the official announcement of Horizon Hunters Gathering, Jan Bart Van Beek stated that Guerrilla Games is going to continue making single-player games. However, he did not mention Horizon 3 specifically. Yes, I remember that. Like, he was saying, like, don't worry, everyone, there is gonna be single-player games after Hunter's Gathering. But like the wiki says, he did not mention Horizon 3 specifically, so... You think you did see a dragon mod, though? Oh, really? So what, it would be like a dragon pulling the train instead? And then last up, reportedly as of August 2026, while the majority of the Guerrilla Games staff have been working on Horizon Hunters Gathering, a tiny team has been plotting out the next single-player Horizon game, but it remains years away from completion. Yeah, that's the thing that they mentioned. Oh. Hi JD, how are you doing today? Yeah, that's the thing that they mentioned yesterday in the news reports. So yeah, if it is Horizon 3 they're talking about, it's going to be years away from completion. And I imagine if it's not, then Horizon 3 is probably even more years away from completion. Yeah, because the mod's turning dragons into Thomas. Isn't that a thing in Skyrim that a lot of people have said, like, done? Hi, JD. Are we a team? I didn't know we were a team.
That's not a happy ending.
Well, regardless, Horizon 3 is definitely years away. If I had to take a guess, I would think we're probably looking at like 2030 at the earliest for us to see Horizon 3. Question of the day, a billboard with me. So why? Why would you want a billboard of me in Wonders of Sodor? I mean, hey, if Dovetail Games wants to put my... Like, go check out Molly's streams in Wonders of Sodor, I guess I wouldn't say no. I would just be like, why? You don't know if you want a billboard shaped like me or a billboard with my face on it. I don't think a billboard shaped like me would be all that efficient, would it? Gonna need to infiltrate the game studio to find out the real date, and you won't tell anyone. Yeah, of all people that is in a position to find out more about Horizon is not going to, tell us. Well, then again, anyone working for Guerrilla Games would probably be under NDAs anyway, so... Is a Lola Mola a locomotive? Why not? I'm sure if you just, you know, roped a Lola Mola to the front of some coaches, it could pull it, right? Obviously. But that's everything so far that the wiki has noted down about Horizon 3 / the next single player game. You want both. You want it shaped like me with my face on it and no text. Ooh, I don't know what I would think about that, honestly. Textbook just says run. Yes, exactly. Anyone who sees my face should immediately vacate the vicinity. If only I could run away from my own face. JD, have you seen the news report yesterday about Horizon Hunters Gathering? There was a news report yesterday about Horizon Hunters Gathering. Yes, there was. Because of negative player feedback, they're having to overhaul the entire game, including removing the live service element of the game, and making it a much smaller scope than they had hoped to, I think is what they pretty much said. Well, this is someone reporting on, like, a meeting they had regarding the game. So it's not like Guerrilla Games themselves have confirmed this. This is all, like, word of mouth, like secondhand information. Assuming that the reporter is legit. I assume they are, if everyone's talking about it. I imagine if this was just someone who was an absolute nobody and had no, what's the term? Notoriety, I suppose, then people wouldn't be paying any attention to it. So take it with a pinch. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Take it with a pinch of salt. It's not Guerrilla Games themselves confirming this, but I'm assuming it is from a reliable source where this information is coming from. I guess the fact that they're having to scale the game back and make it a much smaller scope than they were hoping to is probably a bad thing. Because, hey, what if Hunter's Gathering ended up being pretty good in the end? It would be like, aw, this could have been bigger, but it's not. I mean, if it's true, it's a shame, but it's better they make the quality worthwhile because Horizon is built on quality so far. Exactly. As far as I understand, this is something a lot of live service games are facing right now. Like, a lot of them are coming out pretty bad or just being outright cancelled. You know, there was recently a hacker team, yes, who hacked Rockstar, who made a big post about how they would keep hacking game studios that make live service games until they obey free rules or something. Yes, I heard about this. I think one of the conditions they had was that digital only had to be abandoned. Like, they had to continue making physical games, I think was one of their demands. I don't know if, like, the other two, though. As far as I understand, there hasn't been any leaks regarding Hunter's Gathering, or Steel Frontiers for that matter. Steel Frontiers is live service as well, isn't it? If it is, then it might be in trouble as well, although there's been no word about it. At least I don't think there has. Right, let me just get going. You're not exactly against their rules, though. Well, I suppose, like, the rule that I mentioned of, like, you have to abandon digital only. You have to continue, like, physical as well. I am in favor of that because I always buy physical if possible. Like, even though Wonders of Sodor right now is digital only, I believe there are plans for it to be released physically at some point, in which case I'm probably gonna buy a physical edition anyway, even though I've got it digital, just for the sake of having it physical as well. Plus, I like having all my games and movies and stuff and TV shows, like, on my shelves. Yeah, I'm looking at them right now. I'm like, I don't want it to just end and I not be able to buy, like, physical cases ever again. Right, I was gonna look up Horizon Steel Frontiers and then news. Is there any news about that game? There's the report about Hunter's Gathering. That's not what I'm asking for. Oh yeah, there's that report that says Steel Frontiers is aiming to release in the first half of 2027, which is interesting. Which means it's actually probably nearly finished. Maybe Steel Frontiers is at a point where it's like we're so close to finish, just let it finish and try to make at least some of the money back. Like maybe they feel that cancelling it so late into development is just not worth it at this point. Oh, slow down! Oh god, please slow down, please slow down, please slow down, please. Please change signal, please change! Nope. God's sake. Oh dear, at least I wasn't too far back though. Apparently Steel Frontiers is live service. I'm gonna get the camera back in place. It's an MMORPG. I don't think it directly says on the wiki that it is live service, but it definitely sounds live service. You think the free rules are something like 1. Stop live service. 2. Continue physical and free stop killing games. There's that whole thing that's going on, like, with, like, people, like, appealing to, like, lawmakers to make it so that games, like, online games, rather than just, like, you know, abandoning them and making them completely inaccessible to people who have paid for those games, they have to... Oops. Sorry, I forgot to mute my Discord. They have to keep, like, some playable version available, like either allow players to host their own servers, or I don't know, something that allows people to keep playing the games that they have paid for. That's an interesting meme in the Discord. Is that what was just posted? Oh my god, you did it! Hold on, hold on, hold on. Hold on. Is OBS compatible with WebP files? Oh, I hate this new, like, ad source thing OBS has implemented. I wanted to change back, please. There. That is amazing. Thomas is like, oh shit. I'm so scared I've lost all my color. Oh my god, I need to slow down again. Please, please don't do this again. I've been distracted by memes. Story of my freaking life. Yeah, Gordon doesn't exactly have the best brakes. Okay, I think we're fine. I think I'm fine. Gonna cut it close though. Okay, no, I'm definitely fine. Oh boy. You think it was funnier about color? Oh, the signal's just changed. Yeah, I do feel like the lack of color on Thomas, Danny, and Clarabelle definitely does like have that extra oomph to the image. You think Stop Killing Games is onto something? I hope so. Because, you know, if we can keep access to the games that we've paid for, that can only be a good thing. Like, how can you argue it being a bad thing for the players? I've heard that there was that argument by a judge somewhere, like it was about piracy, like, you know, pirating games online. The judge cited that, excuse me, that if there is no official way to, like, buy the game now, then piracy is not stealing, or something like that. And so, to an extent, I have to kind of agree, like, if there is no access to the game, then what are people supposed to do? Someone tried to argue that Minecraft servers are piracy or something. How? How are Minecraft servers piracy? I had something on my mind and my brain has completely lost it. Yeah, you don't really get it either, because Minecraft legit just made them public. Yeah, like, if you have the server, but you don't have a copy of the game yourself, like, the servers are useless to you. I mean, as far as I understand, there is no way to, like, play the game if you only have the server. Pretty much. I do genuinely hope that this Stop Killing Games does pan out. However, if it does, things are gonna be very interesting for the world of gaming for probably quite a while afterwards, because there are so many games right now that are, like, you know, completely live service. If the server's shut down, you can't play the game. So, what would those games do? Would they have to be like, alright, we're gonna have to, you know, cancel the game, end the game before the law takes effect, so that they can just close down everything, people, nope, don't play that game anymore, and it's just too bad. They did get there before the law got them, so too bad. Maybe there'll be only single-player games from now on. I don't think that would be the case. I imagine there'll still be plenty of multiplayer games. But, like, according to, like... Oh, hello, James. Love the, like, Doppler effect being a bit too powerful. You're hoping they just pull a Minecraft. Yeah, that's... Minecraft, I feel like, is the best example of, like, how to do it. Allow the players to host their own servers. That way, they can host the game themselves for, you know, however long they want to. I guess there is also the plus side that Minecraft is a single-player game as well that you can play offline. Oh. OBS, are you okay?
Seek fluid intake.
Hold on. What's happening? Am I still alive? Stream's glitching. Yeah, I noticed that. Okay, it looks like whatever just happened has passed. I mean, looks like there was a bit of a hiccup in the internet, but now everything seems okay. Does this work? Yeah, I can still send messages. Well, everyone else can, obviously. The chat is working. Why am I worrying about that? Yeah, I am still live. Okay, yeah, I saw my, upload speed just plummet down to, like 300 kbps. And I was like, oh my god, that is way too low. And my dropped frames, like, spiked. But, okay, it seems like we're all okay now. We're back up to, like, 18,000 again. Dropped frames have stopped going up, so okay then. I see. Alright, I do apologize for that. 300 what now? 300 kbps. Kbps. Yeah, typically my upload speed is around 17,000 to 18,000, but it dropped to 300 for a second. Which was scary. Didn't know that's how I said it. Takes notes. I've heard people say it like that before. Not frequently, though, but I have heard people, like, refer to it like kbps, mbips, etc. when referring to, like, upload speeds. I guess kbps would be, like, gigabytes per second, but geez, you would have to have very good internet for that to be a useful term. Kilobytes per second or kilobits per second? I think it's kilobytes per second. I don't know how to... Hovering over it doesn't let me see. I'm about to pull into a station, so I can't look it up. Thomas is waiting. Oh, Percy's here too. Oh, it's like almost everyone's here. Here we go. Your internet can go up 1 Gbps-ish in upload, you think? It is... Nope, it's kilobits, not kilobytes. Apparently. Oh yeah, shut the doors. Yeah, there we go. Are you sure, though, Stein, that your internet is that fast? Because forgive me that I'm struggling to believe you. Alright, Percy next. Is 1 gigabyte per second upload possible? It is possible with full fiber broadband, but a 1 gigabyte per second upload speed requires an 8 times faster connection. Oh. Oh, okay, I'm being dumb. So, it's gigabits per second. Your upload speed is 907 mbps. I think mine at top speed is about 22,000 kilobits per second. I don't know what that translates to, though. We're all using different measurements. 22,000 kilobits to megabit? Not milligrams. Megabit. Oh my god, I'm horrible at typing right now. 22,000 kilobits is about 22 megabits. So my upload speed is way slower than yours, JD. Assuming by MB you mean megabits. Well, if you mean megabytes, then I'm even slower. Percy, care to move? Thank you. Yes, you mean it doesn't help anymore with streams, but it does with posting to YouTube. Yeah, true. Considering I have to hold back my upload speeds to stream on Twitch properly. Because apparently anything above 18,000 kbps is too fast for Twitch to be able to process. But yeah, geez, I'm jealous of your internet, JD. Your internet is roughly 50 times faster than mine, now that I'm thinking about it. It's a brand new housing estate, so they put in super fast fiber, electric charging, solar panels to be ahead. Wow. My home is about 15 years old. It has solar panels. And it has got the capacity for pretty decent internet, but I haven't bought like internet that's faster than what I need it for. Where's the torch? There it is. Your FPS is limited to 6,000 for streaming, by the way. Mainly because that was the default, you haven't had a reason to change it. Oh. Well, if you can go faster, you might as well go up to 18,000. I don't know if that would actually make an impact. I just thought, well, my internet can easily do 18,000, so I may as well let it do 18,000. Like, surely the bigger the number, the better, right? At least you would think. Bigger is better when it comes to internet speed. Now I just feel very inadequate that, my internet is so slow compared to yours, both of yours. Twitch cap's non-partner to 6,000 anyway, so technically I could reduce. It does? I thought they could only go... I thought it essentially caps at 18,000, not 6,000. Unless I'm misunderstanding something, which is probably happening right now. It would limit other stuff, so... It would limit other stuff you can do on your internet connection, you guess. Okay, but if your internet is as powerful as you claim it to be, then surely there should be no problem. Because while I'm streaming on Twitch, like, I can still play games online, I could be on Discord calls, I could have YouTube videos playing in the background. Like, I haven't seen any problem with my internet while streaming. I'm sorry if I am just completely misunderstanding something. I feel like I probably am. Twitch caps all to 6,000 for the servers, including partnered streamers. Does Twitch, cap bitrate? Yes, Twitch officially recommends a maximum video bitrate of 6,000. But as a technical hard cap, around 8,500. Exceeding this hard limit will cause Twitch's ingest servers to reject or drop your stream. Well, that last part is plain incorrect, because I'm at 18,000 and Twitch hasn't got a problem with my streams. I think I might not have done an internet speed test. Oh yes, I have! Although the only numbers I actually remember are what OBS tells me, because they're the only ones that have mattered for certain streaming. After I finish the stream, I could do another internet speed test just to see what it says. You were gonna say we've never seen my stream drop. We have when OBS did an update and it forgot, like, I don't know what happened, I'm guessing it just forgot its settings. Because I was unable to stream properly, it kept dropping. And Trashcan pointed out, like, what's your bitrate? And I said it's 22,000 according to OBS, and he said, well, there's your problem. You need to cap it to 18,000. I did, and everything's been perfectly fine since. So now I'm really confused. Why is what I'm experiencing contradicting everything? Like I keep saying, I'm guessing I'm missing something? Or I'm misunderstanding something? I'm genuinely confused. I don't know what to think about this. You're not sure. You check my OBS to make sure I am at 18,000, because you'd be surprised if I am. I definitely am. I'm looking at it right now. Well, it says 17,500, 70,400, 70,300, 70,400. Like, sometimes it reaches, like, 18,100, but then it usually drops back down to, like, the mid-1700. That or Twitch Big Shot really likes my streams in particular. Yeah, this is why I'm thinking I'm misunderstanding something here, because why is what I'm experiencing contradicting everything? Is that my output saying so? Let me open my settings and find out. Also, I need to make sure I don't crash. Where do I find what I'm looking for? Output? Yep, my encoder settings say bitrate 18,000 kbps. I am looking at it right now. I can send a screenshot to prove it if you don't believe me. Although I will send it after I stop, because I don't want to crash and have to do this entire run again. Not crashing is the priority, exactly. Oh my god. Okay, just staring at the screen isn't going to do anything. I actually need to put on the brake. Oh my god, I am so freaking distracted. Right, hold on, hold on. Right, I'm going to send each of you the screenshots. There. I've sent you both the screenshots, so you can see that what I'm describing, as far as I understand, is accurate to what I'm saying. Yeah, because there's no cool explosions when you crash. Well, in this case, you just get a... You failed because you went past a red signal. Alright. God, I'm such an idiot. Yeah, I'm all the way back at Farquhar now. Oh dear. Ay, ay, ay. Well, I do know that all the signals are green on the journey, so I can just hold the right trigger and just sit back and relax now for the next 5.3 kilometers. But yeah, I'm not lying. Weird. Yeah, very weird. I was expecting one of you to be like, oh, I see where you've gone wrong. You've misunderstood this. And I'd be like, oh. No, sounds like I am correct. Can't currently tell me because you're cleaning the kitchen. Well, I guess to an extent, even though I am curious, like, why this is happening. But hey, it works. Like, don't fix something that's not broken, sort of thing. JD is probably doing lots of researching though. Maybe JD is right now frantically like searching like 5 different sources. Like, why am I able to... Why do I have such a high bit rate? Like, way higher than I should? Maybe Trashcan has an answer actually, because he was the one that when I had this problem initially with my bit rate being too high, that he said you have to go down to 18,000. So maybe Trashcan has the answer. Maybe. Hold on, if I look up Twitch 18,000, will it bring up that thing I was looking at? No, not $18,000. You think I'm sending multiple qualities to Twitch through enhanced broadcasting, so that's splitting my bitrate into different qualities. Oh. Huh. Like, on the, my dashboard, like, it does say at the top, broadcasting in 2K, 1440p, 1080p, 720p, 480p, 360p, and 160p with enhanced broadcasting. So is it like 18,000 kbps is like divided among 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 of them? Wait, what's 18,000 divided by 6 is 3,000. So like each stream is like 3,000 kbps, or maybe like the higher quality ones have like, you know, a bigger share maybe to like balance it out a bit. I'm essentially making my PC do more work, but if it works, it's not worth messing with. True, like I feel like at the very least like 2K, 1080p and 720p are probably the good qualities I would like to have, you know, to accommodate as many people as possible. I mean, I could go lower, but who's really gonna watch a Twitch stream at 480p and lower? This is interesting. But yeah, my PC is able to do this. Like, I see absolutely no problem. Like, you know, I can play Minecraft with shaders on while streaming. I think my PC is fine. Like, it can do this job absolutely no problem. Also, you were listening, but working on a new meme. Ooh. A new meme, eh? You've got my attention. You don't think it's free? It's each 3,000. They're varying. Yeah, that would make sense. Because 18,000 divided by 6 is 3,000, which sounds quite low. Especially for a 2K stream. Like, the 2K stream is maybe at 6,000, and then the rest have, like, smaller and smaller shares each. That's my guess. Also, the break time alarm did go off. I think I'm just gonna let the ads play while I continue just driving along, because there's nothing going on here. So, yeah. Let's play it. Oops. No. There. Also, you're both subbed, so you're not gonna see the ads anyway. By the way, that message didn't work earlier either. Wait, what? When I went on ad break before? Oh yeah, because... Yeah, because it's tied to, mix it up. That's why that didn't work. Oh dear. New meme just dropped. Okay, I will have a look, but not this time. I'm gonna break on time this time. I do not want to have to do this run a third time. Thank you very much. Or maybe let go of the accelerator is probably a good start. Plenty of time to go until we actually get there, so... Still, I do not want to do this run again. Careful. Yay! I don't have to do that run anymore. Right, because if I somehow crash or something now, I can continue there. Gonna lurk now, hope I have fun. Okay, no problems, Di. Thanks for hanging out. Hope your cleaning is going well. Right, what's this meme you mentioned, JD? Of course. Twitch is like, and I'm gonna turn a blind eye to that. Oh, I love your sense of humor. Finally, I did it. Alright, what's next? 9:51. 9:50 with Emily. $9:48 with James. 9:39 with Thomas. Okay, it's Thomas doing basically the same route I just did, but with stops along the way. Okay, we can do that. This will probably be the last service of the day for me, though. Because I've already done this route, like, twice today. Well, 3 times if you include Thomas running up from Knapford to Farquhar, Percy from Farquhar to Tidmouth twice, and now Thomas from Farquhar to Knapford. That was a noisy bike going by outside. I do apologize if you could hear that. I don't know, potentially the loud noises outside might be slightly more noticeable now than before, because where my desk is, it's now closer to the wall. Next to the road. You've not noticed any. Oh, well, that's good to hear. Yeah, I do feel like I do much prefer this arrangement at the office. I still need to move like a pair of shelves though to like the other side of the room. But I was like, screw that, I'm worn out from moving the desk and everything like on it. So screw that, I'll do that another day. But at least everything right now is in like positions where it's all like reasonably tidy. So yeah, that's nice. Chuck him. We'll just chuck him out the window! Stop! Oh god, we're gonna overshoot! At least the signal's green, so I have a bit of leeway. I'm still at the platform. Does this count? It does! Okay, everyone. You're gonna have to walk all the way up the platform if you want your train. Yeah, all those people are waiting. They probably don't realize the train is here, but just... Oh no, they are moving. I was thinking, am I like so far away that they can't pathfind me to me? Thomas may end up leaving before they even get here. just looking at the shelves right now that I'm gonna have to move and just thinking, oh my god, I'm gonna have to take everything off the shelves so that they're light enough to actually shuffle along the floor. And then I'm gonna have to put them all back. Yeah, that's gonna be quite a lot of work. Then again, shifting the desk around was a lot of work because, have I tried moving with my mind power? I wish. I can't say I have tried moving them with my mind power. I have moved the shelves a few times before. In like the roughly 9 years. Roughly 9 years that I've owned them. When the shelves are empty, they're not that heavy. Oh. Hello, SpongeBob. When the shelves are empty, they're not that heavy. It's just a matter of moving everything off them first, which is a bit of a pain. Driving a train here. I can't be answering the phone right now. Oh well, it's not like a super urgent message. But still one I do need to answer. I'm gonna overshoot again. Jeez, normally I'm actually quite good at this. Why am I being so bad now? Right, answer the phone. Or should I say answer the text? It's not... Answering the phone sounds like someone's calling me. Ooh, I accidentally took a screenshot while trying to put my phone to sleep. Alright, 5 seconds to spare. Alright, let's go. Ellsbridge. Something to say and I can't think of anything. I guess everything I've had to say has been said, at least for today. Talked about Horizon Hunters Gathering. I've talked about rearranging the office. I'd say this first stream with my rearranged office is definitely an improvement. Definitely a success, unlike last time when I rearranged the office. And I was like, this does not work. Oh, I've used up all my words. Oh no. Yep, you heard it here first. These are my final words, everybody. And now that I said all I have to say, I can now die. that's enough. I was actually about to start talking again, but then Trash Can first messaged and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna let this go on just a little longer. I'm actually surprised I was able to drive while just staring at Thomas's face like this. I was paying very close attention to the number of like how far away I was from my stop. That was impressive, you think? I was just paying very close attention to this, like the UI thing flying around the screen. My aunt's answered me. Let me just... Here we go. Right, where to next? Is it Knapford? Yes, it is. Right, last stop of the day. I'm gonna block any incoming raids because it just feels kind of awkward if someone raids me when I'm literally about to finish in like 5 minutes. Right. 1.1 kilometers. Although I think it's actually a bit longer than that because that distance is as the crow flies, whereas I'm about to go around a big loop. Or at least I'm going to go around a big curve, so it's going to be a bit longer than 1.1 kilometers. Driving without looking and hitting the stop was impressive. Was indeed impressive. Well, it turns out... Excuse me. Here, the signal's coming up! It turns out that the, margin, like the area you can stop in and it does count, is actually a lot bigger than I think it is. Well, then again, there are some places where I have to stop and it's extremely strict. But it seems like stopping at the stations themselves is actually quite forgiving. Because on this journey back, I've stopped at the station, but not at the spot it was telling me to, and it still accepted it, so... yeah. Oh, the signal's changed. Oh, there's James heading out with no train. No, James doesn't care. They need to expand that trigger. Like whistling to someone else. They need to make the range a bit bigger, if you ask me. Because so often I whistle at someone and they just seemingly ignore me because the range is too small. Oh, there's Percy. I'm guessing Gordon will show up soon. When I just did the run from Vickerstown to Knapford with him. There we go. Last stop of the day. Everyone off. I said everyone off. This is literally where the train terminates. Like, Annie and Clarabelle are like filled to the brim. I think that's a detail they really need to fix. It's like when you're actually at the end of the line, that everyone gets off. And not just let people just sit there awkwardly when the train is being shunted away. Oh dear. That and the head codes. I really want to see accurate head codes in this game, rather than us all just have the mineral head codes. Anyway. Right. I'm gonna call it there for today. And with that, I am done for today. That's what I say.